Team Shower Power wanted to work on solving the problem of energy usage, and we're going to do this using sustainability. We know that the world is looking for alternative sources of energy, so we wanted to know how can we turn regular, everyday waste into productivity. Well, we created a device that turns shower water waste into usable electrical power that can charge any USB device such as your cell phone or iPod. Our shower-powered USB charging device will be demonstrated and talked about in the following video.
Water has to go through the gear pump, and then the gear pump generates electricity. Then you open the box, and you put your iPod onto the shelf. Make sure the top of it is underneath the bracket here so that it doesn't fall forward when you put it vertical. Then you connect the headphone jack to the iPod, and you connect the USB to the iPod. This will allow it to charge and to power the speaker. Over here is a volume knob that you can change the volume of the speaker.
Okay, we're going to attach our product to the shower now. What you're going to use is a wrench, and you're going to attach this thread to the shower pipe. And on bottom there are 4 suction cups exactly like this. And you're just going to put them to the back wall underneath the shower head. And finally you're going to attach this hook to the shower pipe, just as something to keep it up so it doesn't fall, just in case the suction cups fail. And then this is adjustable, so you can just have this any height you want from the shower head.
This here is the DC gear pump that we're using to generate power to charge our iPods and speakers. As you can see here, we have an intake valve and an outtake valve connected to the shower head. Water comes through the valve here, and this here's the gear pump. This is connected to the central shaft, which powers the motor here. And this here is just stationary, or connected to a stationary pin. As these rotate, because of the pressure due to the flow, water circulates around this way and that way there, and then out to the shower head here. This is sealed up with a rubber O-ring and a steel plate to keep it watertight and protect the rest of the enclosure. It's also waterproof back here to prevent water from getting in, messing with the electronics. There's negligible pressure drop from intake to the shower
subsystem. Inside this black box right here is a power conversion system. DC powered, approximately 15 volts, comes in from this line right here, feeds into this system where it goes into an LM7805 and an LM7812. The LM7812 provides 12 volts regulated to this amplifier circuit right here, which has a op-amp FM386 op-amp here, which amplifies the sound, goes out through this volume pot right here, leaves out through these 2 wires right here, and goes into the speaker on the outside. Also inside here are the 2 LM7805s, which run in parallel to provide 5 volts DC regulated up to 1.5 amps to the USB port right here, which then runs off through iPod or any other cell phone charging cable up to the top where you plug it into your phone. And this cable right here is the audio input to the amplifier right here. It brings a signal in here which amplifies it up to a gain of 50x with a volume pot turned all the way up, which then goes out to the speaker here. And then right here is an LED.
In order to keep this project safe, there was a great deal of waterproofing that needs to be done. We kept the wires all very short so that they wouldn't get in the way and that you would not be electrocuted. There's also a rubber gasket here where we had to drill a hole into the box so that water can't get into the box and moisture can't ruin the iPod. Another thing that we used is the silicone, which we put around the speaker on the outside and on the inside of the box and in some of the holes so that it would be waterproof from any moisture. Also, we used a waterproof speaker so that the speaker itself would not get ruined.
For our project, we use a plastic box. It's durable, waterproof, weatherproof. It's got security clips for when your iPod's in there in the shower. This will keep everything dry, sealed, well tight, won't open on accident, drop your iPod out. When you're opening this and you put your iPod in, it'll slip on into the shelf We have a bracket here for a larger phone or iPod, say iPod Touch, so it doesn't fall out because this box will be vertical within your shower. There's also a brace here, little wall for the iPod to sit, so it doesn't slide down or move out of the shelf onto the circuitry. It keeps it secure within the box.